teacher and everyone to attention. Today, our group would like to present about the immunological mechanism in allergic disease and allergen tolerance, the role of T cell. If you're ready, let's get started.
Regularly, T cell or T cell are a group of white blood cells belonging to the L lymphocyte type. T cell responsible for maintaining the balance of the immune system within the body. It prevents the T cell that recognize the body cell from destroying the body's own cells. It also prevents the mother's immune system from harming the unborn baby. It also inhibits the activity of white blood cells that are more sensitive to foreign substances that cause allergic reaction or asthma. Regularly, T cells are divided into two groups. First is CD4 plus T cell and second is CD4 plus T cell, which are the number of T cells. The body group can tell you your risk of developing immune-related.
When T cells have a lower number, this will prevent the T cell from being able to stop white blood cells from destroying their own cell. Until it is the cause of autoimmune disease, it also does not have the ability to inhibit the activity of other types of cells in the immune system, thus resulting in the allergic reaction or cause allergy. The higher number of T cells, the higher the risk of cancer and virus disease, such as hepatitis B virus, hepatitis C virus, HIV, and herpes simplex virus, which cause herpes because T cells help cancer cells or virus to evade them in our immune system. As a result, the cells in the immune system cannot destroy cancer cells or those infected.
In this slide, I will talk about allergic response and imbalance of regulatory mechanism. The IS must recognize the pathogenic stimuli and induce the vigorous immune response. Sensitization to a specific antigen is a prerequisite or epitope. The first step, the allergens are recognized and present to NAP T cells by specific measure histocompatibility, complex MHC class II. T cells activation induce the differentiation and expansion of T cell helper type II cells. The second step, B cell promoting immunoglobulin or Ig class switching to Ig type E or IgE. The next step, IgE bind to Fc receptor on mast cells or basophil cells. And the last step, allergic reaction occurs 6 to 12 hours after allergen exposure when allergen-specific class are reactivated and expand locally.
On this slide, we will talk about induction of peripheral tolerance in allergy by AIT. And AIT is believed to promote the absence of pro-inflammatory signal influenced by the maturation of dendritic cells or DC into a heterogenic response, thus inducing major change in allergen-specific T cell subsets in leads to a tau regulation of the Th2 response with a shift toward the Th1 profile. Origin-specific T cell with a regulatory phenotype are also promoted, or they present its as suction with an increase in the suppressive cytokine. Yes. And next, AIT and this promoting of drugs also suppress allergic inflammation induced by mast cells, basophils, and eosinophils. The recruitment of these cells to the size of organs, exposure, and their ability to resist mediator are reduced in these patterns, increasing the inflammatory response of tissue. And due to this capacity, AIT reduced the allergic symptoms in a significant fraction of these individuals and improve their quality of life.
Idiopathic regulatory cytokine in allergen, tolerant and specific immunotherapy. One of the most important mechanisms of TRAC is the secretion of some soluble mediators, such as suppression cytokine. Their importance in allergen tolerance and their modulation with AIT have been widely studied. Several findings lend support to the importance of this tract in some respiratory diseases. Recent findings suggest that expression of Li35 is abnormal in asthma and play an important role in the pathogenesis of allergy disease. It has also been demonstrated how people with asthma and chronic obstructive pulmonary disease have low level of this cytokine, and after sublingual immunotherapy, Li35 serum level increase being increase.
Slide talk about microRNAs as a new mechanism of suppression by TRACs. And microRNA as a new mechanism of suppression by TRACs. This mechanism for cell communication mediated by exosomes can inhibit the action of T effector cells, specifically TRACs lead 7T to Th1 cells, regulating Th1 response and MIR21 in the control of Th2 inflammation. Therefore, TRACs are able to capture and deliver different miRNAs and other substances to different cells at different times, depending on the specific situation to control TRACs function and development station.
TEC could act as the nucleus in enforcing healthy immune response to allergen. TEC are capable of suppressing conventional T cell, APCS, and B cell by molecule secretion and cell-to-cell contact mechanism. One important aspect that should be studied in depth is Th reprogramming of TEC in allergic disease. Nowadays, a dynamic view of TEC is emerging in allergic disease by which TEC are seen as playing a central and determining role, not only in tolerance induction but also when destabilizing and reprogramming, and in mediating disease phagogenesis, severity, and chronicity. New findings on the pathway and mechanism implicated in the regard could provide unique to the control TEC function
to treat allergic disease. Thank you for your attention.